everyone, and welcome to episode 34, I believe, of Pokemon Pharaohs. Today we are starting off in, I believe, Rakuten, but we are going to immediately bounce our way out of here. We did buy a whole crap ton of TMs. You notice there will be a bunch of 3s and 5s in there. We basically spent our whole load of money on that. May as well go over them. He got an Ice Beam. He got Earthquake. He got Earthquake. Yeah. And he got Psychic. That's right. Okay. But we are going to fly back a good amount. Because we totally skipped all of this while rolling through this area, which is the intended purpose. You're supposed to kind of either bounce back and forth or just pick a lane and go through. We skipped a couple trainers here, so we're going to start off by flying back and kicking those ones butts. Then we're probably going to head back to Heraton and try and take down the fire gym later. But we have like 3-ish trainers in here. This is where you'll catch all forms of Sawsbuck if that's your thing. Since there is no weather, really, there's no point in me changing that. We're going to toss on a Repel real quick. If you want to play Pokemon Pharaohs without my horrible commentary over the top, check out the links in the description. They'll have where you need it. I don't have the Joy Play link. You'll have to look up Gohan LDS or something like that. He has the Joy Play link, but that's because I don't have an Android. I can't tell you if it works. I don't want to give you something that doesn't work or that could be bad. But I feel like I would trust that person as much content as he makes for fan-made games. Or go to EeveeExpo.com. Search Pokemon Pharaohs. That's in the forums. This is one of the only places in the game that has electrodes just being dicks. Stop the evildoer. Did this say stop the bee or stop there? Interesting. Okay. Still not entirely sure if we're going to backtrack after Heraton and go knock out some Nuzlocke areas, or if we're going to just continue forward and go to the Dragon Gym. I just knew I had to get on here and get this going. My only day off for the week. And I gotta go have dinner in a couple hours. Figured the best thing to do before you go have dinner has got to definitely be knockouts 4 or 5 episodes. Hopefully we'll clear out all of the side spots of the map in the water today. Not in this episode, but throughout the next 3 or 4. Yo, I'm just tossing Geeko. Hopefully that should work out fine. Just pray there's no Ice Beam. Doesn't matter if you've got an Ice Beam. think that used to be one tile over, but then it had that issue, so I just decided not to. That looks kind of ugly. Might have to fix it. I think I tried to put the sand underneath those trees and it just didn't look good. I don't know. I feel like there's one more person in here we're missing. There she is. Got any dragons? So you're going to be a fairy type trainer? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, this might be okay. Gross. Okay. Crazy how early game Mr. Mime is so horrifying, and late game Mr. Mime is like, and you're dead. Okay, move on. Stone Edge to death. Alright, cool. We made it through this area, so we're gonna go ahead and fly. It's been a few days. Who was it? I think it was Altar Boy that was just incredible against Ho-Ohs. Oh, we'll come back to that. Okay, this way. Oh boy. Been playing way too much Poker Rogue. I stopped learning how to run in the overworld. Alright, so let's see if we get our butts kicked this time. Okay, so hopefully this way is going to be a lot simpler than the last one was. Especially if the best thought process they have is chuck out a Pokemon and use Flamethrower at a Rock type. Gross. Wasn't expecting a third one in a row. Also wasn't expecting a third one in a row to hit. Gross. Yeah, this rate need to just... Oh no. Alright, we're good. I love when they just put a Pokemon in just to switch it. Okay. Alright, down to the Ho-Oh. Or whoever the final is. Yeah, Ho-Oh. Yep, that's fine. Alright, I think as long as it doesn't have the second move, we got this. Oh, yep, there's Earthquake. Shit. Oh. Okay. This battle just got a lot more difficult. Should have did the Super Soaker on Tartana when I had the chance. Man, a critty? You hit a critty? Yeah, we're probably about to drop a revival herb on that because we did pick one up, didn't we? Yep. Yep. Watch out. Ready for this? Ready? Here comes the miss. Okay. I think that critted too, damn. You are now the master of fire. I don't like that it takes a second for him to give that. Really am slipping in my old age, aren't I? Once upon a time, I would have been hooting and hollering the whole time during our battle. Ooh, our battle. Like, whoa. Taunting you every chance I got. Everything I could do to get under your skin, I would have done it. Now I'm just tired. I want to go to bed. I think when the challenge is done, I'll have to hang up my gloves as the Fire King. Thankfully, that bright young woman you battled before me will be ready to take up the throne. Heraton is to be the light that heats the region. The lamp in the darkness, the sterilizer to clean the filth from the land. You have earned this badge fair and square. Now go. You have quite the journey ahead of you. And that little yellow tile will push you out the back door. Alright. So now that that's done, we have two real choices. It's either come over here and do all this, or it's start dialing back and knocking out areas like this, which I think is actually what we're going to do. Oh, I can't fly from the back. That's dumb. Wait, then who can fly? Oh, it's because I was inside. Duh. I think we're going to knock out a few of these older areas. And then we'll hopefully be ready to start taking on a dragon gym that we are nowhere near ready for, I don't think. So I'm going to be real. If you don't want to watch me grind and smack a couple of smaller trainers around, I totally get that. That's probably what the rest of this episode is going to be, is if we haven't gotten this already. Actually, I'm starting to think about it. I think we actually got our bicycle, didn't we? We already got our bicycle, right? We did not. We did not. Okay. So we're going to pop that repel. Yeah, there's going to be a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 trainers left. I think it's 5. Doesn't matter, we're just going to smack through. It matters if I use the wrong move, though. That matters. He is so strong, he can bite through steel. Make the steel run away from his teeth. Steel enters his dark mouth, and out comes aluminum. Yeah, there was a 6th one. Okay. I couldn't remember about the guy who comes after a pocket animal. Even though we're never going to use this bicycle, I never showed you guys where to get it because I always recommend skipping that and coming back. And there's only one bicycle. There's not an acro and bike. There's not a whatever. All there is a stupid dude Dodrio that can't get hit by an ice fang, apparently. There we go. Wheezing. Ooh, I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna have to save it before I go touch that too. My favorite WWE combo besides Kane and Taker. But those ones aren't really meant to be tag teams, they're just meant to be spectacles. Okay, I was expecting there to be a sturdy. Yeah, man, I made them my bitch. I try to get way too creative with their names. Four Figure Pete, the Butcher, 0 to 100 Ricky, or whatever his name was in the cave. I tried to give them actual biker nicknames, not just be like, Biker Barry, Biker Steve. That thing gave me my first ever Pokero run. Win. Gonna go ahead and pop a little save. Ooh, he stopped me. I didn't realize he could roam that far. But I did want him to stop you from being able to just pick up the bicycle, so that makes sense. This Pokemon right here is why I told you to not come here immediately. I feel like level 40 Golem is tough when it's just going to rake you up too high of level. But if you're grinding and training, it's definitely not a bad way. That was most of the reason why I didn't go back and already beat them. Just because I've been rare candying instead of actually training. And that thing just killed my Tyranitar. Should have saved it before trying to fight it, but we have no intention of actually fighting mine. Get the bicycle. And now it's time to fly somewhere else. Okay, one area done. I think we go here and we try and take out the Yumrek Tunnel, and that'll actually be a good indicator on whether or not we should be trying to fight the Nuzlocke things. Or the Nuzlocke warning stuff, not Nuzlocke trainers. Basically the points you should be skipping. You could technically just surf through this now if you wanted to. I'm going to where the start point is. Okay, the first barrier here. Well, if you didn't read the sign, get wrecked, nerd. Yeah, I was not expecting a normal time, not gonna lie. And that didn't do jack shit. Ooh, good critty. That was more what I was expecting. Okay, yeah, so your earthquake is weak as shit. Thankfully 4 times effective still kills. Is that Drapion? Donphan, okay. So close. Probably a terrible idea considering I just saw Rock Blast, but Ice Beam will take it down. And a critty for good measure. Okay. Probably should have bought some items before I came down here. And as a reminder, escape rope is a permanent item. You can use it and keep using it. Ticket? You don't have a ticket? Well then, I guess we can do this the old-fashioned way. Pull your balls out. Let's do this. Mostly what the theme up behind this area is, you kind of walked into a nightclub in the cave. Or a party going on in a cave. Yeah, that's gonna kill whenever it hits. Yep, kind of figured. Nope. An Ultra Boy gets to 75, we'll take that off. Oh, man. Yep. I'm probably not ready for this yet. If that's the case, that's the case. I'm fine backing out and coming back to it. Triple flint, or double flinch has got to be a beautiful thing. That's fine, that did nothing. Okay. Okay. Critty for good measure. This one trick pony here. Even though, yeah, Hurricane there could have dealt something. But I don't like the inconsistency of that. I was genuinely not expecting to win that once I saw the Kabutops. I thought that was legitimate death to the team. Going for that quick save, just in case something down here somehow inevitably crashes me. Just a second, I need to take a quick sketch of you before you go down, for security purposes, of course. I guess I figured after you beat 2 trainers, you should deserve a level 100, just here's some experience. Even though that's a really weak one. Ooh, this is a total rager, bro. I know at one point I was planning on actually making an event out of this area. But when I realized how capped I was on making events and making them look pretty, realized it wasn't going to work. I was going to have a big event down here where one of your rivals was causing crap in the middle of a party and you were going to be the one to smite them. Or this could have been where you would encounter like the evil team of the game if I decided to put an evil team in there. They're kind of hurt. We're just going to leave this. There we go. Foil plume. Ooh, my first level 80. I'm faster. Yeah, okay. It could have actually been terrifying. Ooh, zinc. Right, there's one of each of those down here. We should probably heal a minute. No one died. That's an improvement. Don't be a downer, bro. People here are just trying to have a good time. And they all have text after you battle them. A lot of the time, it's just not necessary for me to read on stream for you guys. Gross. Goodbye. Didn't think about bug buzz. Ooh, shouldn't have started this battle. Didn't realize the time. Risky. Especially because we're starting to get kind of low on revives. We're not prepared for the healing item portion of this. Man, this thing has been my menace on Pokemon Rogue. Every time I see it, it's just like 4 guillotines in a row. They all hit. Oh, Crab Hammer on the 5th one. That's a crit. Yep. Okay. probably going to have to get rid of Eco at some point and find something with better stats. Alright everyone, that is going to be the end of this one. If you want to play Pokemon Pharaohs, go to the link in the description. They'll take care of you. And just remove the spaceport.com and spaceport.gg. Hope you have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.